And hello, wherever you happen to be watching from Carrow Road in Norwich. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Norwich City facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Number 23, Kenny McLean, and number 22, Timo Pukki.
And here's the Norwich City starting 11.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson stands between the posts. Alexander Zinchenko starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Riyad Mahrez plays with Raheem Sterling out wide. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
Thank you, Carrow Road. Enjoy the game.
And the match is underway. And Bernardo Silva has it. Now Gundogan. Is it going to be? Still a chance. Gundogan. And here's Fernandinho. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And Sterling has it. Oh, super piece of play. Bernardo Silva distributing intelligently. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Foden. And you don't want to lose possession there. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Now a short corner here. Ake. Terrific block. It is to be a throw-in. McLean. Well, we love to watch Bernardo Silva whenever we get the chance. What kind of performance might we see from him in this one, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
And dispossessed. Gundogan. And it's a quality pass. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Mahrez. Foden. Here's Bernardo Silva. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Showing a lot of guile there. And in with a real chance. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Promising attack, this. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Foden. It's with Gundogan. Foden. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. And take it away. Bernardo Silva. Pukki. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Foden. Mahrez. He made it look simple, really. Pukki. Sargent. Moving into the advanced position. City did well to win it back. Foden. Mahrez. Oh, good vision. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Hanley. In the right place to cut out the pass. Gundogan. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Fernandinho. This looks threatening. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Corner kick played in. Well, not cleared away completely. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Goal for
So
Manchester
2-0
City.
now.
Number 2, Kyle Walker.
Ben Gibson. Kenny McLean now. Pookie. On the ball, Pierre Lesmelou. A creative look about this. And he read it well. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can they take advantage of the situation? Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Aarons. Now with Lemelou. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Pookie. Untidy on the ball. City unable to retain possession. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Good technique displayed. Josh Sargent. Lesmelou. Aarons. And a good-looking ball. And the cross not sufficiently well played in. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Riyad Mahrez. Went in strongly, decisively. Teemu Pukki. Rashica. Lesmelou. Intercepting it intelligently. Alexander Zinchenko. Ake has it. Gundogan. Sterling. Phil Foden now. Silva. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. It's still alive. And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
He's given it away. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Sterling. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Foden. No nonsense clearance. Bernardo Silva. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, still an issue here. Walker. City couldn't keep it. Can they hit on the break? All hands on deck. McLean. They've lost it. Silva. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. They've been too slow in possession and not aggressive enough with their closing down. Those two things have to change in the second half if they're to turn this around.
Gundogan. Patient build-up at the moment. But just like that, possession changes hands. And Bernardo Silva has it. And running through to the keeper. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Gundogan. Foden. Magnificent defending. Rashica. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Lesmelu. Less than convincing defending. McLean. Could be troublesome. Kenny McLean now. Promising possession this. Well, he's given it away. Sterling. It's with Gundogan. Fernandinho. Phil Foden now. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Gundogan. Sterling. Still not clear. Oh, what's he gone and done? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Well, the counter chance looks very real. But ultimately, up a Caldas. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, not the best effort we've ever seen, Stuart.
Well, I think it's fair to say he won't be taking the next one.
And I think it's fair to say he's had happier days in front of goals, Stuart.
Yeah, he's just not found his form today. He doesn't look quite right. Unless he can impose himself on this game and start threatening the keeper, they're going to lose this one.
Fernandinho. Walker. Foden. Oh, nice ball. Sterling. Gundogan. And here's Fernandinho. Opportunity. Well, sometimes it works out for you, but that was a wretched piece of finishing.
Well, as the stats confirm, City have controlled the ball, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! Vital interception, the danger was very real. Well, the perfect tackle, really, and now a throw-in. Really a very poor ball. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva. Can he convert? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And now the delivery. Well, he didn't miss by a huge margin, did he? Aarons went in strongly to win the ball. Sterling, and a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here's the replay, and when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward, and he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
The action underway again, so comfortable for City, it's turning into a trouncing. Brandon Williams. Pukki. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And in the end, no damage done. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, in a word for Raheem Sterling so far, positive.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He took his goal well, his movement was exceptional, and his link-up play was really impressive. But he needs to take more of the chances that come his way in the second half for it to be the perfect display.
Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Showing a lot of guile there. And in with a real chance. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. Foden. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Oh, good vision. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss.
This looks threatening. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Corner kick played in. Well, not cleared away completely. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that. Bernardo Silva. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Bernardo Silva. Can he convert? And now the delivery. Well, he didn't miss by a huge margin, did he? Aarons went in strongly to win the ball. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. And off and running again. It really was spellbinding what we saw from City in the first half. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
And deep into the penalty area. A gift for any goalkeeper. And Bernardo Silva has it. Oh, a vital interception. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as you can see, he just couldn't get enough on it. He'll be frustrated with that one.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Mahrez wanted to keep it but couldn't. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, he knows he's on his last warning after that one.
Well, I don't think it warranted a yellow card. He made a genuine attempt to play the ball there.
Gundogan. And using his strength to shield the ball. Strong play here. In with a chance. Still possibilities. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Well, here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Lesmelu. And space to attack. On to Lesmelu. McLean. Lesmelu. Teemu Pukki. It's Rashica on the ball. Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish. Well, what a brilliant save that was. I can't believe he's kept that one out.
Hanley. And he takes it away. Oh, in with a chance! A very timely interception. Gundogan. The ball with Rodri. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Substitution for
A change in the offing for City.
off the pitch. Number 8, Ilkay Gundogan, to be replaced by number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Aaron's. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Lesmelu. It's opening up for them. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Simple save, really. Silva. Foden. Riyad Mahrez. Every pass hitting its target.
Well, these fans are demanding much more here. They have to start winning the ball back quicker. At the moment, they're too easy to play against.
Oh, the threat is there. Well, still an issue here. Can they put it away? And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery. Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Sterling. Rodri. And Sterling has it. Bernardo Silva. A gift for any goalkeeper. And into the last 30 minutes now. He's in control of the situation. Committed challenge. Sterling. De Bruyne now. Foden. Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez. And he could cash in. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Bernardo Silva. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And Bernardo Silva has it. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Well, they're going for the short one. Foden. Rodri. Ake. He continues his run. Rodri. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere and he's taken his goals really well.
Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. He's going forward well here. And players waiting in the centre. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. And they're making a change.
If there's John Scott in the stadium, can you please make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
Let's see about the delivery. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. So a corner here.
Substitution for Manchester City. Coming off the pitch, number 47, Phil Foden. To be replaced by number 48, Liam Delap.
And short it is. Well, he's given us away. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Using his strength to shield the ball. Rodri. In position here to protect the ball. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Safe pair of hands, did his job. What a shocking pass, really. Sterling. The ball with Rodri. Well, they know they need to stop him. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Good strength to keep the ball. McLean. Well, he's lost the ball. He has time to play it over. Bernardo Silva. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. They couldn't hang on to it again. Well, they've given him too much space. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Lesmelu. Norman. On the ball, Pierre Lesmelu. McLean. Could play it in. McLean. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And a goal kick is the outcome. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Well, on you go. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? It's a neat move. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. De Bruyne. Sterling. Rodri. The ball with Rodri. Every pass hitting its target. Well, it could be on for him here. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
And there's the delivery. And still dangerous. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. A really effective shielding under pressure. Ordinary first touch, but keeps the ball nonetheless. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Just not looking confident in possession. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, this is certainly a performance to forget because they've been totally outplayed today. How many times have they been opened up during this game? They have to defend better than this. It's been a dismal display.
Brandon Williams. Kenny McLean now. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Losing possession a bit easily. Norman. He's given it away. Bernardo Silva. Poor pass under no real pressure. Promising looking ball. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And so it will be a corner. And over it comes, making sure it didn't get past him. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Norman. Well, not the pass he had in mind. And they need to get tighter here. Sterling. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
Rodri. And Bernardo Silva has it. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Matthias Norman. Kenny McLean now. And he did well to cut it out. Sterling. The ball with Rodri. Sterling has it. Sterling. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. McLean. Oh, fancy footwork. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Good strength to keep the ball. He's using his strength to good effect. Matthias Norman. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they keep it going? And the cross is very much on. No-nonsense clearance. Well, strong play here. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Absolute perfection.
Well, just look at this again. Up and over the wall, and then it starts to dip. That's a great bit of skill.
Teemu Pukki. Now with Lemelu. Hanley. Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. And that is the end of the contest. And it simply didn't happen for Norwich City today in terms of the scoreline.
It was the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second gear and were completely dominated all over the park. Tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
Well, Raheem Sterling has so many admirers in the game, and it's easy to see why based on this performance, I think, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
Showing a lot of guile there. And in with a real chance.